Chapter 51. Hinata's Pav. After my sensei recovered from her short coma, we resumed her training and I noticed she had gotten stronger after waking up. I still think that Rimuru did something to her before he left her here. I do plan to visit him soon to apologize to him. Either way, sensei has finished mastering her control over all the spirits she has with her. I believe she has even managed to create her own hero's egg. She is the second strongest human I have come to know about. The only one I think is stronger is the one hero from long ago told to me by both Luminous and Sensei. She has even surpassed the second strongest person of the 10 great saints Sair. The children have also grown fast for kids their age, Chloe especially so. Most of them I believe have a good chance to become high-ranking adventurers in the very least and at best sages themselves. They might even become a part of the 10 great saints themselves. Unfortunately, it seems they will be going to Tempest to visit Rimuru soon and I have to go meet with Luminous as well. It's unfortunate but we must part ways here. After saying goodbye to them all, I returned to speak with Luminous and met up with Roy. Hinata, did anything important happen during the banquet at all? Roy, some things did indeed happen at the banquet that are mind-boggling. Hinata, mind-boggling. Roy, yes, Lord Rimuru the Void Dragon we worship joined the banquet and defeated Clayman and his allies. He even took some other demon lords as his subordinates too. The power he now holds in the council is absolute. I hope you can make up with him soon or else I fear for your safety and my lady's sadness at your death. Hinata, did he join the council then? Roy, no, but he did put a person as his representative in the council at least. He also has multiple awakened individuals working for him as well as at least one primordial demon as well. Hinata, no, he has more than one. Roy, and how do you know this? Hinata, my teacher Shizu told me about many of those who work for him. He has at least 4 primordials working for him. Roy, this situation is getting more and more out of hand. Especially since Our Lady had returned from Walpurgis. Hinata, did something happen to her there? Roy, Lord Rimuru acknowledged her presence and said he'd invited her to come visit his nation for a planned event he has. She seems to think it's a date or something even though both me, my brother and Gunther have been trying to tell her otherwise. Can you try to convince her for us? Hinata, I guess I can try at least. I then went to Luminous's room where I noticed it had changed drastically since I last saw it. Before it was filled with paintings and models of the description of the Void Dragon, now it was filled with similar things but added with paintings and objects that looked like Rimuru. It caused me to pause for a moment upon seeing it. I did however manage to recompose myself to try and talk to Lady Luminous. Hinata, my lady, I have returned to you. Luminous, hum. Oh, Hinata, it's good to see you. If you wish to know what happened at Walpurgis you can ask Roy about it. She then turned around to continue making another model of Rimuru. Hinata, I see you have taken a fancy to Rimuru. Perhaps you can tell me what about him has caught your interest so much. After I saw the look in her eyes I realized the mistake I had made. Luminous, oh, where do I even begin when talking about my beloved? Ah, his gorgeous looks, his perfect figure, his great power, but most of all his absolute safety he gives to his friends and subordinates. I hope that he'll give me such treatment when he takes me to his room one day. Oh, I can't wait for that event I was invited to. My beloved has even managed to control the storm dragon so he won't be a problem for me ever again. It's like he is still looking out for me. Hinata, yes, Lady Luminous, I agree. But did something else happen that caused you to be so happy? Luminous, well, it seems that the hero will soon reawaken from her slumber. So I have much to celebrate about. I might even have a date with my beloved. Hinata, did he say it was a date or an invitation? Luminous, an invitation, but I know it will be changed eventually. But before it is you must apologize for what you did to him. Then he will truly offer me a date. Hinata, then I will go to apologize to him when I can. But I ask that you please don't alter his words for your own benefit. Luminous, I guess I'll try to do that. But I'll still try to make it true. After hearing that I left knowing she was likely a lost cause. Besides I have my own reasons for going to meet him. Gazel's Pav, I was sitting in my office after returning from Tempest a few days ago. I was waiting for the good news that the demon lords had been changed for the better. And sure enough one of my scholars came in to inform me of the change. Scholar, sir, I have a report to make. Gazel, go ahead then. Scholar, so the 10 great demon lords are no more and they are now 8. They are calling themselves the Octagram as well. Demon lords Frey and Carrion have agreed to join the newest demon lord, the newbie Sasha Tempest. While Demon Lord Clayman is no more. Gazel, I see. You may return to your duties. After that he left. While the person who became a Demon Lord is unexpected, it is not out of the realm of possibility. It seems that Rimuru had to make concessions to allow someone else in Tempest be on the council. Though I don't know how he did so. But from what he told me, soon enough Tempest will have more Demon Lords than the rest of the world combined once did. I must continue to stay on their good side for as long as possible while trying to prepare for the worst case scenario. This next visit I'll be having will likely be another headache. But at least I'll have an opportunity to grow stronger as Rimuru promised me. This should help to reassure my people. Rimuru's Pav. I had much to do when I returned to Tempest. I first returned Urizania to its original place. I even made it so it was like what it was in the original timeline with CL's help. I then reorganized the area of land and who controlled it, making it so the council that runs things had to shuffle around some personnel. I then had Kumara, who I had named completely along with her tails to guard the 70 to 80 floors that Kuko once did. I also had a Dalman who seemed to have received a gift from the first Harvest Festival to guard the 60 to 70 floors like before as well. I even taught him the skill of faith and favor again as well. Now I just need those two for the 50th floors. Then the labyrinth will be complete. I then had Kuko take over Clayman's old territory. She will need a good second hand to help her run things, which is where I plan to have Clayman come in. I have already removed all the souls he had on him so he couldn't pseudo-awaken like before. Now I just need to get him to agree to it. Luckily Kagali will be able to help with that. After a little bit of time Kagali was sent under the guise of establishing a guild branch in my country came to meet me privately. Kagali, it is so good to see you again, Dad. Is Clayman safe? Rimuru, yes he is. He's currently in my imaginary space under isolation. I can bring him out for you right now. Kagali, yes please father, it's been a long time since I've seen him personally. Rimuru, very well then. You will also need to bring him under control as well too. After she nodded her head I released Clayman, who looked to have aged a few years with gray hair and a disheveled look. All his class and high-end appearances nowhere to be seen. Clayman, where am I? Another illusion. But at least the pain stopped for now. Rimuru, Clayman, your punishment is over. Now you have a new task to work on. Mostly due to your failure of being a demon lord. Kagali, that's a bit harsh, Dad. My young boy Clayman here was manipulated into being bad at his job, right? He should be commended for at least trying to resist it. Clayman, I was manipulated. Kagali, yes you were, Clayman, by those in the east. Clayman, yes, I see now. So that is why I feel like my mind is so clear now. Just what have I done? My poor treatment of those left to me by my master and even my own subordinates are all gone. I have nothing to offer as a success to you, my lady, and for that I'm sorry. He said as he knelt and then lowered his head to Kagali. Kagali, my dear Clayman, I know of your struggles, but you should at least not be apologizing to me, right? Clayman, oh yes of course. My lord Rimuru, I'm sorry for causing such trouble for you. I hope by working under you I can make up for my past transgressions. Rimuru, of course Clayman, I'm willing to give you another chance to work for me and my daughter again. But this time you won't be a demon lord but the servant of one. Clayman, will I be returning to the services of my lady Kagali then? Rimuru, no, you won't. You have already failed to help her once. I can't trust you yet to keep her safe or even be of use to her. You will work for Kuko and help manage the territory you once owned yourself. And if you do a good enough job of that, I might be willing to awaken you like you once desired to. Clayman, I shall complete this task to the best of my abilities. I shall not fail either of you again, thus I promise. Rimuru, good, that resolve of yours should help you to improve yourself and your standing in this country, which isn't too good right now. Do well and I might let you return to working for Kagali again. Clayman, I can ask for nothing more. Rimuru, well then you may spend some time with Kagali until she must return to the guild again. You two can go since I have done more things to do. Kagali, thanks father for agreeing to spare Clayman for me. Rimuru, think nothing of it. Enjoy yourselves while you're here and also take this two back as well. I then retuned the Harpy and the other no-name Majin that were his subordinates to him again. They started to get teary-eyed at seeing Clayman again. They both got gifts from the Harvest Festival as well. Clayman, you're alive. Thank you Lord Rimuru for sparing them their lives. He said as he bowed to me and they all left. They all then left and after the door closed I heard Kagali giving Clayman the scolding of his life. I think I even heard some smacks as well. It also seemed that the recently returned two were ruling to calm Cogali's wrath as well to help Clayman. I then had both Frey and Carrion come to meet me as well. After they both came to meet me they bowed and greeted me. Carrion, Frey, we greet our lord. Rimuru, please sit down. After they both did so I began my talks with them. Rimuru, I hope you both now see how my nation is run, yes. Frey, indeed my lord. I believe I should be able to adjust my people's views to align with the rules here very easily. I do ask that you send Geld and his men to help reconstruct my country if you would lend him to me. Rimuru, that I can do. So you wish to create taller place for the harpies to live, do you? Frey, yes my lord. Rimuru, I can allow that to happen. Geld has been asking for some more work recently after all. So what about you Carrion? Carrion, Lord Rimuru, I've also come to understand how this country works and its laws align well with my own. It should be easy to integrate them to our rules. Rimuru, good, I've also restored your capital as promised before. So we can start to send the refugees back home as well. Carrion, thank you my lord. But is this all you called us for? Rimuru, no it isn't. As I'm sure you both have noticed, your strength here isn't much more than average at best. I plan to remedy this problem. Especially since I plan to let you both continue to rule your original lands. Carrion, I see, so we aren't strong enough for the position then. Does this have to do with what you said at Walpurgis? Rimuru, yes it does. I plan to awaken both of you so my lands are more secured. It will also help strengthen our nation as a whole. You will both then become true demon lords. I hope you both will agree to this. Frey, of course Lord Rimuru. I wouldn't want you to worry that I couldn't protect those under me. I will accept your gift. Carrion, I will accept as well. My people expect the strongest to rule them. If I'm not strong it will make them question my rule. This gift should help me with legitimizing my rule. Rimuru, that's good. But just so you know the evolution process will cause both of you to fall asleep for 3 days. I will have you both put in private rooms until you are awake again. Carrion, Frey, understood. I then started the harvest festival for them both. Since I didn't directly name them it only took 10,000 for each of them to awaken. I really did appreciate that being the case. If you were curious why they needed to be strengthened it is because of how I wanted my country to be protected. Each province, or territory is to have an awakened individual ruling over it. Some don't have any yet but I will soon have that changed. So for now both Clayman's old territory, along with Carrion and Frey's are taken care of with this one act. I plan to awaken the others like I did originally and have them do the same when the time is right. For now I awakened the 3 other demon girls as well and then decided to wait for the others to be done. I currently have more than I did before. Those left to do are Benamaru for obvious reasons, Xian, Adalman, Clayman, Geld, Zejin, Kumara, the 4 dragons who have found replacements to run the labyrinth lower levels for them, Galaxia, Beretta, Gabble, Cogali, and Shazoo but hers is a hero's egg. That along with Gazel are the 2 I plan to focus on next. To be continued.